Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I've been spending the last week or so recovering from my eye surgery. You can see how red it is, more like pinkish red. And I've been more busy with TikTok than I have been with YouTube, I guess. And I'm getting responses real quick. For those of you who don't know, I do have a TikTok page, and it's under Dare to Speak. Just look under there, and it also shows in my video list. I also want to talk about or mention something on recent arguments that I have been well, not real serious arguments, but more like debates and on the whole idea of like human behavior, why people behave the way they do. And one thing that I wanted to make very clear, which is extremely important, and I had to get that part. One thing that is extremely important when it comes to people who don't have the charisma for people to like them and stuff like that. One thing that I noticed, which is very profound, is that when you look at yourself in the mirror, and let's just say you don't like what you see, or because of so much verbal abuse, or people thinking that you're weird, you're ugly looking, or whatever the case may be. Even if you're told that only a couple of times, it sinks in. And being a person like I used to grow up with real thick Coke bottle glasses, and I was very nerdy and stuff like that. So even though most girls in high school, when I was in high school doing that, they didn't like me because they considered me a nerd, I was also very surprised that there was about two, or actually three, I think. Yeah, three. Two of them had boyfriends. One didn't. That actually really liked me. That was actually attracted to me. And it just didn't. It didn't. I couldn't snap my fingers. It didn't even. It didn't even respond. At first, I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way in hell they like me. Only to find out later that they actually did. And then one I couldn't. I could have like I could have been with, as had as a girlfriend, and have, during my I think my junior year in high school, as well as my senior year. But I didn't, because of the fact that she had a boyfriend, and he was a Latin king, and I wasn't gonna go there. Even though I knew this guy, from seventh grade, and we were friends, and of course he was a junior king. So I already knew that already, and that was years before he even went out with her. So I was kind of waiting for them to break up, because it got to the point where I knew if I put effort into it, or very little effort into it, she could have just been with me, but then she would have been cheating, and I knew it would have happened, and I wasn't really gonna go there. So it kind of sucked. And the other one had a boyfriend too, and it just didn't. And then it just didn't register. What was it about them two, and this third one, but I didn't want it. I didn't trust her. Uh, the thing was, what was it about these two that why were they attracted to me to begin with? And the first thing that I noticed, I mean, it took me years to figure it out. I was always very comfortable with them. I never felt uncomfortable. I never felt that I had to put a lot of effort into getting them to like me. I was just being myself, and then for whatever the fucking reason, they liked me. They were attracted to me. And I noticed that when you have a great deal of confidence and you feel comfortable with the person, with people that you talk to and stuff like that, you start to show your true colors of who you really are. And me being a jokester, I was always joking around with them, making them laugh, and I was always very, very comfortable. And then one of the girls told me, because I told her that I liked this girl, I liked that girl, and stuff like that. And she says, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but there's nothing wrong with you. But why do you always go for girls that are stuck up? I think that's what your problem is. You're liking these girls that are very beautiful, and this is from a beautiful woman herself, a beautiful girl herself. She says, these girls are very beautiful and everything, but they're stuck up. They act like their shit don't stink, and you're going after these girls. And of course I didn't know the word simp back then, but she said, I think that's your problem. You're going after these girls that are very stuck up, and then you get hurt at the end of it. And she told me that to my face. And she even though she never said, but she always wanted to talk to me, always tried to straight a conversation with me. And if only she wasn't going out with some, or if only she wasn't taken, that kind of thing. So it kind of sucked in that sense. But she did say something that I didn't really want to realize. I was always going after these shallow girls just because they were beautiful, just because they're not beautiful face, body, and everything like that. And I knew they were stuck up, but I still went for them anyway. So I only ended up hurting myself. And she mentioned that to me, so it's kind of weird. I don't know. It sucks. Anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And this is Dare to Speak. And to all of you, take care.